Claude Fable 5 got yanked within 72 hours of its launch. US government asked Anthropic legally to keep it away from foreign nationals, and Anthropic could not figure out who is who, and thus Anthropic shut the door on everybody. Fable 5 is the exact same brain as Mythos 5, but unlike Mythos, Fable is for everyone. It comes with 1 million token context window and 128,000 tokens of output capability with every request. You can throw an entire code base at it and it will skim it like a true Terminator. Now, before you get too excited, Terminators aren't cheap. Fable is expensive. $10 per million input tokens, 50 for 1 million output tokens, double what Opus 4.8 costs you. In a very small time frame, Fable created buzz across tech circles of the world. Some researchers over at Amazon had been poking at Fable and they got it to start listing off software vulnerabilities. And in one case, it actually wrote out code showing how to exploit the vulnerability. A prompt walked it right past its own guardrails. But that doesn't explain the government's ask, because when the same prompt were tested with other models, Opus, GPT 5.5, Kimi, even Haiku, every single one of them did the exact same thing. So why did everyone freak out over Fable specifically? Because it was shipped with the most serious safety stack Anthropic had ever built. Anthropic's whole philosophy is defense in depth. You stack layer on layer on layer of defense. It is these things called classifiers. Think them as tiny AI bouncers sitting in front of the model, reading every single request as it comes in. If the request looks harmless, the request goes through. If it looks sketchy, request gets blocked. But just classifiers were not enough, because bouncers can be fooled. People jailbreak these classifiers all the time. So Anthropic does something sneaky. They deliberately block stuff that's probably totally fine, just to be on the safe side. That gray buffer zone is what they call the safety margin, and for Fable, they cranked that safety margin way up. You get more false no's, but the good part is that almost nothing bad slips through. And not every jailbreak is worth the same panic, right? They actually grade them. Every break anyone has ever found so far has been in the lower tier. So they patched it, built a brand new classifier tuned to the exact bypass, and now it catches the technique over 90% of the time. And this isn't just Anthropic grading their own homework. CAISI, the government's own red team, looked at it and called the safeguards extraordinarily strong. And honestly, the best thing to come out of this whole mess wasn't the patch. It was a shared standard, a common way for the whole industry to score any jailbreak on 4 questions. Does it actually add capability? How broad is it? How easy is it to weaponize? And could you already find it on Google anyway? That was the Fable comeback story. That brings us to the part that actually affects the builders, people who are sipping on top of Fable 5.